Dodging, finding with a shot, missing there. Take it out, but now playing back again to that's Araba. A brand with a nice crossing there. Hit it. Oh, miss away. Now Kane, the shoot last server. It's really 50-50. Take it away. Hit it out by that's Emmanuel Gum. Hit it again. Now here comes again. That's it. Mariel. Could have caught Julu and here foul. Simple play. Committed to that saved by that's a Pek Emma Okaya, who has been doing well for that's a team whole family. That's the same again. Yeah. Yeah, number 11.
So far, the talk is now 2-2 between Koryom and Koryom.
That's really so nice of a Toot. They are coming in with a lot of pressure, putting a nice goal for that say Holy Family now making it 2-2. I think that is good of him. Playing now another chance to Mariel with a shot. There comes again. It's really unbelievable that whole family can still come from behind again with all the energy that Koryom has put it in the first half. But now Koryom is silent again. Now a court. Playing back to that is Juang. Juang playing back to that say none other than Juluk. Now Juluk has to find a way playing to that's 8. That's Maria Machok. With a nice crossing there, finding a way to Paul 10. That's a whole family. But Paul 10 still rolling now. Paul 10 has to play nicely there, but taken away by Emmanuel Kum. Now here come that's a Tong Machak. Now again. Agani. Julu, can he play now again? No. But defending there, that is very nice of Koryom defenders. Now playing to Musa. Musa taken away. Now here again, Agani playing to Jude. Now Jude has to enter to 18, and can he cross a shot to make? Hit it! No. A miss there from that say Gun Mariel. Now here come again chance to that Paul, but a miss. Paul attend there with a miss there, trying to put it there. Now here come again whole family. Julu can run really, moving the whole field, trying to find a secure place. Emmanuel Gum playing back again. Emmanuel Gum playing to Accord. Now Accord playing to Gum. Now Emmanuel Gum has to find a way to Makerchot. Makerchot now. Makerchot playing to Makerchot is still running. Playing back to Emmanuel Gum. Now Gum have to find a way. Playing to that say Tong Majak. Now Majak to Chuluk. Chuluk to that say Agani. And the foul count. Gani has to run on the pole so seriously. But where could the foul come? Now here comes another substitution. And I say now it's a team Koryom trying to find a way, taking off that say Paul Teddy out, Marco, and bringing in that's a Sudani. Putting on Jazet number 11. Team Paul 10 has really tried to move Koryom forward, but due to some blockage from the defenders, then definitely has to be brought down. But what do you think about Sudan coming in now? Will he come to change the match, or he has to still do like Paul Tenney? Paul has really tried all means, but Sudan also be one of the active winger, but we don't know what he can do. He can move with the ball inside the 18, but he cannot score. His chances always come once and hitting it to the back of the net, but I don't know what he will do this time. I think it's still the player is down, trying to get some recovery for him. That is really so good of Koryom. It is the 4th week of the South Sudan Premier League, and we are still seeing Al Merrikh leading on the table by 9 points, and Jammus coming behind by 7 points, and after playing 3 matches. Now Qatar number 3 playing with having also 7 points, and Malikia also having 7 points, while Holy Family, all who is playing now, if they can win this, now definitely they will be coming in the first position, but if they have to draw, then they have to come still behind. Now talking about Al Ghazal having 6 points, while Atalabara, who also come from behind, having 5 points after playing 3 matches. Now Wajuma sitting at number 8 having 3 points, and also Koryom sitting at number 9 with 3 points. If they can win this game today, I think it can give them some points. Now hit it. Somebody has to get it simply there. Here's Bentiu City sitting at number 10 with the 1 point. Now Olympic at 3 points. Now Olympic also again with 1 point. Then Salam sitting at number 12 with 1 point. Now in the bottom we have Al Hilal of Wow and also Lion Hunter having 0 point after playing 3 games. I think it's really a hard of them this time. We don't know if they can be ruled out of the season, but we shall see how it can go. Now John Accord for whole family trying to find a way who to play. Now playing back to Goom, Emmanuel Goom playing there to Jazit number 26, James Batch. Now James was trying to find a way, but it is also off from there, playing to Alexander Lat, who is also trying his best for the team, but missing up there. Now whole family, nice encounter there, trying to find a way, but take it off. Now playing to Makerchok. Now whole family, Sudan. Yes, Sudan with some speed, but took off by Alexander Lad. Lad would have to play. Nice play from Lad, but intercepted out there. Now here come again Juluk in the midfield now with a nice attacking there, but finding no one. Agani. Nyak Agani, who scored the first goal for Holy Family, but it's taken off there. Now Goom playing there to Alexander, but given an advantage. Now Toot and take it off again. Now Accord is here with Dominic. Accord again with Dominic. Now Dominic has to get into Dominic. Can he shoot? No way. He's been blocked off. Now Dominic is he tried to find a way of shooting the ball, but he's finding it difficult for him to shoot it now. Now here we go, Agani. Agani has to play there forward to that see Mariel, but Mariel failed to make it possible there. Now here we go, let's see Abriana Mayak, Nasser, Dominic, Musa, Sudani. Can he cross? No way, finding someone, but a poor play from Sudan. Now Chuluk, a nice play there from Chuluk, finding in that's a jersey number 19, and that's neighbor Samuel Dock with a nice clearing there. Now hold for me. A mix there. Holy Family is doing really great, but misplaced there. Now here come again the chance. Now shot there, missing out there. But the goalkeeper has to come in, and John Accord has to also intervene because it's becoming harder for them. Now Accord, John Accord again. Now playing off there. Chuluk is in there. Chuluk has been running really to feel like nothing. Now playing back to Chuluk again. Now it come Chuluk trying to find a way to, let's say, Daniel Toot, but miss out there. Now intercepted by, let's say, Arabek Mason. Now Musa Nanson. Mike Nelson has a nice play. That's it, playing against Asarif, but here comes against foul committed against Asarif. Asaku Taban, who is really struggling to find some chances for the team Koryom, but it is hard for him. He alone cannot make it, but it needs some combination of that say Sudani and also Musa plus that's say Dominic. Then definitely they can make it, but we shall see how they are going to make it here. Now here come that say Deng Mayen, who have scored the first goal of Koryom, trying to come in for a header, but we don't know what is going to happen here. Mike Nelson has to take it there. Mike Nelson. They are here. Panes. Goal kick for team that's say Koryom. I got a court. A nice attacking there. Now Deng Mayen. Nice play from Deng Mayen. Playing to this Ahmedi. Back to Deng Mayen. Then Deng Mayen has to play to Samuel, the goalkeeper. Now here come. A nice dodging there. Nice parking from that say Ahmedi. Brahim. Now Asrif. Asrif with a nice play to Sudani. Now Sudani has to find a way. Sudani with a nice crossing there. A long one there. But there Dominic tried to find it there. And it's a corner kick. What a now another substitution for Team Koryom. Going out is Dominic, and coming in is say jersey number 47, and that is none other than Abraham Ajak Daniel, who is trying to come in, but the fans are complaining. So seriously, they should not remove that say Dominic out of the pitch, but they should take somebody. But now it is another complication here. What could the teams do? I think that could be a miscommunication now from the secretary and the head coach of substituting that say Dominic out, and Dominic is really interested to put something into the back of the net again for Team Koryom, but now he has to move out, so there's no way. Yeah, he has to move up, and here has finding a so who is going in, and the number is already been giving out. 9 has to get out. What is there? Oh my goodness. So it has to be cancelled out and find a solution. Oh my goodness. Now here come I think he's waiting for this corner kick. If he missed, then definitely has to get out because it is hard. Now Sudan with a long corner, hit it out by the goalkeeper. Another one from Arriva. So there comes goal kick. Here come again, turn the thing, and their foul comes. Committed again is there's 16. That's a top by Jack, and John Accord is trying to find who to play to, but playing the long lead there to that is Gum Mariel. Mariel has to enter. Mariel has to enter, but no way, her foul. That is really an opportunity for Mariel to put it to the back of the net. But he tried to pull. Then definitely there award a free kick. There is already 68-minute play, and it's still 2-2 on both sides. I think that one definitely can show the strength of these two clubs. And talking about Holy Family coming from behind to equalize is definitely so hard. But now we have to see. Now a nice one there, long from that sea. Deng Mayen trying to find a way for Dominic, but Holy Family has to take it away. Now here coming Toot. Daniel Jule has to get the ball again with a lot of speed and energy. Try to join. Toot had to enter into the 18 with a nice crossing there and taken out by the goalkeeper with a freely Emma. Now Sudani. Chulu playing well, playing to that is jersey number 19. That's Samuel Dog with a poor play there, and it's a cool kick for Koryom FC. Now Koryom has to take it again with a long one there, trying to find a way to Dominic. Now take a sirip, take away. Now that is Apek Emma trying to find a way. A sirip playing. Let us see Gum. Now here again, Krichok, Tong Majak, Emmanuel Gum playing again to Desi Tong Majak. Tong Majak has to play now, finding a way to Desi Samuel Dog. Now Samuel Dog has to find Desi. Dude, Daniel has to enter again with a lot of energy. Now here come Koryom. Accord. Koryom again. Ashrif. A pick at is trying to find a way, but no way. Now here go Tong Majak. Juluk again. What a nice combination. Now playing to that sea. Playing to Machok. Machok has to play now to Samuel. Now Samuel has to find Daniel, and goalkeeper has to shoot away. Here, Dominic with a nice one trying to find a way for Sudan. But Goom is already close to him. Now John Chuluk playing nicely to Emmanuel Goom. Back to Chuluk again. Chuluk finding a way there now to that say Agani. 1-1 with the defender. And a free goal kick play. Koryom. A nice one there. Trying to get a Sarif. Siku, but no way. The ball has to head out. Now it's another throw. Foul committed against Darcy. Pick Emma Okaya. The simply there. If he has to make it possible, then we shall see what Mike Nelson has to do here. With a long shot inside there, but headed away by that is Samuel Dog. Now back to that's a Koryom McCain now playing there to that's a Agani. Now Agani has to play to Samuel Dog again. Now Samuel Dog has to find a way to that's a John Chuluk with a nice dodging and dribbling there. Now playing along there, finding that is a Makarchok playing to Akkord. Now Akkord has to play to that's a Goom. Now Goom has to find a way again to that's a Samuel Dog. Now Samuel Dog has to find a long one there, looking to that is a Daniel Duke, but Daniel Duke has to get it and play it again to number 9. That is a Makarchok again, but missing there Goom. And there come a goal kick with the Lord. Koryom. Ahmed Amrain. Ahmedi playing a nice one there to Abraham, but Abraham misplays. And the goalkeeper has to get it. Now playing to, let us say, Mike Nelson. Now Nelson trying to find a way for Dominic. Now Dominic has to enter in. Can he play? No way, Dominic. Now Dominic with a nice dodge. Playing to Sudan. Now Sudan coming into 18. Sudan. Oh, there comes a foul, but no way, no way. The referee say there is nothing in the field. There is nothing completely like a foul. But it has to be a symbol there. There should be a penalty, but the referee has to decide what to do because he is the final man. He was pulled down and definitely there is no joke. I think there is no penalty awarded, though the fans are yearning for a penalty. But the referee have seen the condition is not hard at all. And Sudan is still down. That's supposed to be a winning goal or a leading goal against Holy Family. But it has to be withdrawn out. So it's a goal kick. The referee is trying to tell Sudan to get out of the field, so to allow the game to continue. Now Sudan has to accept it definitely to find a way out and to return later. '76-minute play. Koryom 2, Holy Family 2. The both teams are looking for a winning goal. Now substitution. Let's see. Mariel is out. Now coming in is, let's say, jersey number 14 for Holy Family. And that is none other than Chol, who is coming in. Samuel Tut. Chol. Misplacing there. Now Holy Family. Koryom. Mike. Musa. There's no way. Now here come again. That's it. By Tong. Agani. A nice crossing from Samuel, trying to find a way to, that's it, Daniel Tut. Daniel Tut has to enter. Daniel Tut has to enter. Daniel, oh my goodness. Best placing there. Now, and that's defending there from, that's it, Deng Mayen. And he has to put it away. Now, throw it in for Holy Family. And it's a wrong one there from Chol. Try to play it simply there. Now Mike with the long one here. Finding no one. And headed out by Agani. Now taken off by Asrif. Asrif back to, let's say, Mike. Now Mike playing to, let's say, Apekema. But headed off. Now according. Juluk. Accord. A nice combination there from Makerchok. Playing to Dude. Now Dude has to play simply there. And is throwing in for Team Koryom. Now Drew has to play it funny. Now Mike has to throw a long one there, finding, that's a Dominic, but headed out by, that's a Accord. Now Accord has to misplace again. Now playing to, that's a Abraham, have to find a long one there to Sudan. But will Sudan get it, the ball? Oh yes, he got it. Sudan has to enter, but he has to play fairly. If he has to bring it out there, definitely it will be another chance for him. But no way. Now, Dude. There's a throw in. A nice play there from Samuel Dot. Now Makerchok has to take it there, but headed out by Abraham. Now Asrif. Back to Asrif. Now finding a long one there to, let's see, Sudani. Now Dominic had to get it again. Dominic has to get it with a shot, but fairly there. If Deuce can definitely put it into the net, then definitely it could be a chance. 81-minute play. Holy Family 2, Koryom 2. Emmanuel Gum pending to Alexander. Lad. Again, Lad with a nice crossing. Find it to Agani, but take it away. Ahmed Ni. Chulu. And there's a throw in for Koryom. And what is there? I think Juluk has find something there. He enter and definitely the leg has to reach him. Now Lual has to throw it. Long one there from Lual. And their foul committed against Sudani. But Asarif has to find it and take it there. with a long and leaving it to that say Ahmedi Bahar. Let us see how Ahmedi has to do, but he has to get it long there and headed out by Accord. Now Accord had to miss there, playing back to that say Makerchok. Now Makerchok finding that say Juluk with a nice technique. Now Juluk has to play to that say Chol. Now Chol playing to that say 19 Samuel Tok. Now Samuel Tok playing back to Chol again. Now Chol. Samuel Tok with a crossing there, take out. Now defending there from him. Now Sudani. And there he misplaced it away. Now a long one there, throw into that say Chol, and he has to miss. And a big foul committed. A yellow card to Sudani. Kicking that say kicking Mr. Gum down from behind. So they has to play fairly. I think Alexander has to make it there. Now here we go. Mike Nelson with a long one there to Dominic. Now Dominic has to take it. Now playing to that say Asari playing to that say Apek Emmanuel. Apek Emma with a nice one there, but with the energy Juluk is having, then definitely has to take it. Accord. Samuel Juluk Agani Dude, but finding no one there. And nice one there to Lual. Now Lual Tito has to play back to Asrip. But Asrip has to get it again. It is a throwing in. Long one there, trying to get away to Mike. Now Mike had to make it simple there to that say Apek Emmanuel. Apekima playing back to Mike. Now Mike had to get away, playing to that say David Mabil. Now a nice one there from Deng Mayen, getting in. Sudani, a nice crossing here. Now Joang has to get it there simple with a long one there, trying to find a way to Daniel. Could this be a winning goal then? Definitely, but misplacing there. Supposed to play back to that is a Chol, but he has to return it to Daniel Dude to find a way. Abraham, Dominic, misplacing there. Now Chol taking it there. Dude has to enter there again. But a nice defending there from that say Mike Nelson, and throwing him. Now Makechuk with a long throw, and there's nothing the referee has to say because the guy has shot already the ball. Chol is down, and Accord has to hit the ball out. It was really hard one there. Now Mike playing simply to, let's say, Mike with a nice crossing there, trying to find a way to Sudani. Now Sudani has to play it back to Lad. Now Lual. Lual has to play to Dalse Majak. Majak playing back to Deng. Now Deng playing back to Dalse Ahmedi. Ahmedi playing to Deng again. Deng playing back to Dalse David Babil. Now Mobile. Mobile playing back to Dalse Ahmedi. Now Deng Mayen. Deng Mayen. Samuel. David Mabil. Long one there, finding Dominic, but Dominic is away. Now whole family. Tong Majak is really trying to find a way to get out, but he has been blocked. Now 8-minute play. Koryom 2, Holy Family 2. Then both teams are looking for the winning. So if the difference could be like that, then definitely we will see in the other additional minute if they can put something. Remember, the first goal was scored by, let's say, Teng Mayen in just 4 minutes, and later scored by Dominic in 45 minutes, all by Koryom. Now in the second half, it was a turn for Holy Family to put it into back of the net, where Dude has to put it there, and also let's say Agani had to put it. That makes 2-2 for both teams. But let us see this free kick, if there could be an opportunity. Now Gum has to play there, but the referee has to say no, you have to wait. Tong Majak leaving it to Accord. Now Accord has to take it long there and head it out by Mike. Now again Tong. Now Makirchok back to Accord. Now Accord with a long one there, trying to find a way, head it out. Now Lual with a clearance there, and he's throwing in. Tong Majak. Now Holy Family has to take it, playing to the same Majak Chok. Okay, playing back to the Tong Majak. Now here come opportunity for Holy Family, and offside here. Truth has to put it there, but there come offside. Offside there. Now Mike have to take it long. Hit it. There is a throw in for Holy Family. Now faster, playing to, let's say, Gum. Now Gum with a long one, trying to find Chol, but it is a handball. David Mobile playing to, let's say, Abraham. David Mobile again with a long one. Now here, let's say, Apek playing simply there. Apek have to enter Emma. Koryom crossing there, but there comes Nice clear defending. Now Dominic has to enter again. Asrif again. Nice defending there from that is Emmanuel Kum. Now back to that is number 19 Samuel Dog. Now back again. Now another chance for Nanson. Nanson has to enter now. Dominic has to come again with another one. But Mike with a shot. Deflected out. Our whole family playing simply. That's Tong Majag has to play nicely now. Deng Agani. Now here comes again another chance for Samuel Dude. Samuel has to go playing to Chol Chol. Now Chol has to go there. But a misplacing there, socially. Nice game to watch. Some extra minute to be added shortly. Has 90 minutes counting down. That is really nice combination from that's Dominic and also Nelson Mike with Asrif with a nice performance from Holy, that's not Holy Family but Koryom, and also likewise to Koryom, now likewise to Holy Family with a combination from Tong Majak and giving to Agani, and Agani has to give to Samuel, but Samuel has to give it to Chol, but Chol has to misplace it there, and now a throwing in. So they have to hurry because time in, but waiting for their medical master to come out. Now a long one there, headed out by Ahmedi, headed again, but no way, advantage given. Now Agani playing back to Alexander. Now Alexander has to find a way. Now crossing there, headed out by Chol. Now Chol has to play, but finding there no one. Now a court playing now to Marial. With a nice crossing, headed out by Deng Mayen. Now Deng Mayen. Apek has to play. Emma. Deng has to find a way. Now playing back to now here Mike has to play to Dominic. No way. Has to calculate away. Find out. Now playing wrongly there. Passes. But a nice delay. Now John Chuluk playing to Alexander. Now Alexander Lat has to come in again. Alexander playing to Makerchuk. Makerchuk with a nice dodge. Makerchuk playing to John Chuluk. And a nice crossing there from Chulu coming into Samuel Macho. There comes the chance there. He has already got there from Samuel. A nice goal, a leading one from Samuel Dodd with a goal there, simply making it 3-2, and that is already the end. And it's so goal fantastic from Samuel Dodd, and nice assisted from Holy Family. What a nice one there from Samuel Dodd with a fantastic and simple goal. A nice one from John Chulu crossing there and a simple assist and giving there to the back of the net, making it 3-2 on favor of Holy Family. That is really so fantastic of Samuel Dodd. Now getting a lot of chances, missing there, misplacing, but at the end of the last minute has to put it in the back of the net. What a news now for the head coach. Feeling happy, with a joy, with a motivation. Holy Family has to put it there, telling them, yes, we are the Holy Family. Time now? The one which has been, yes, I think it is 90. Yeah, Anamakutu. His name is Samuel Dut. Samuel Dot, number 19. Here, there comes the end of the first half. I mean, the end of the second half for this wonderful game between, Holy Family and Koryom, where Holy Family just lead in the dying minutes by a goal. Then definitely that gives them the victory. Now, to mention the man of the match for today's game between the two teams. Now, therefore, John Juluk deserves it with all the strength there, with all the energy put it behind. Then there, he defends it there and gets the man of the match for this game. And that is really good of John Juluk, ensuring that Holy Family has to go forward. And definitely, Holy Family has got their way to the top of the table for, making it there. I think 10 points. Now, El Merrick has to draw down. But looking into the goal average, then there, Holy Merrick has to be there. But because of a point, now Holy Family has to get forward. And that is the good of that, Samuel putting it a winning goal for Team Holy Family. Otherwise, John Juluk is the man of the match for this game between Koryom and Holy Family of Rumbek. I remember this is supported by the Papito coach, who is sponsoring the man of the match. And also tomorrow is gonna be a big one there.
That is Salam FC of Awil taking on Gazala Sports Club of Wow from Western Barang Gazala. The game will start at
And tomorrow is gonna be the big one also here, where we'll be having, we call it the Baragazal Derby. We'll be having the Salam up again is Al Ghazal of Wow, and that's a big one at 1 p.m. definitely. Lion Hunter will be welcoming also Olympic at the same time. That's it, from 4 to there. That's the Lion Hunters against Olympic. And remember, these are the bottom teams. I will see what they will do. I think one has to come out of that pitch to now celebrate that moment. We will see what Holy Family and also Lion Hunters of Ye has to do with Olympic. Otherwise, I want to say thank you. Let us link up again. Have a blessed day and a blessed night. I am your brother John Akuk, and it's a bye now. It's a bye now. Until tomorrow. Wow.